In the heart of a peaceful forest, a clever little rabbit hopped along, gathering berries from the bushes. It loved the quiet of the morning, when everything was calm, and the forest was all its own. But not far behind, a sly fox was lurking, its sharp eyes locked on the rabbit. For the fox, the chase was more fun than catching its prey. The rabbit noticed the fox and dashed away, racing through the trees. The fox gave chase, its paws pounding the ground, but the rabbit was quick and darted into its burrow, escaping just in time. Days passed like this, until one evening, dark storm clouds gathered in the sky. The wind howled, and rain poured down, drenching the forest. The rabbit huddled safely in its burrow, but outside, the fox was not so lucky. The fox shivered under a tree, soaked to the bone. It looked cold and miserable. Despite all the chasing, the rabbit felt a pang of sympathy. It couldn't just leave the fox out there in the storm. So, the rabbit hopped out of its burrow and called out, "Come inside. You'll be safe and warm here." The fox hesitated but eventually entered the rabbit's cozy burrow. There, by the warmth of a small fire, the two sat in silence, listening to the rain. The rabbit, finally breaking the silence, asked, "Why do you always chase me? I'm not your enemy." The fox sighed, "I don't know. I guess I never thought about how you felt. I've always been alone, and chasing you felt like a game." The rabbit tilted its head, surprised. The fox wasn't trying to be mean, it was just lonely. "I was scared," the rabbit said, "but I understand now." Through the night, the two animals talked, sharing stories and slowly realizing that neither wanted to be rivals. The storm outside passed, but a new friendship had begun to form inside the burrow. When the sun rose the next day, the forest sparkled with rainwater. The rabbit and the fox stepped out together, no longer foes but companions. From that day on, the two wandered the forest side by side, discovering that even the fiercest of rivals can become the best of friends. Sometimes, all it takes is understanding to turn a rivalry into a friendship.